I work for BirdLife Australia's Birds on Farms program. We work with rural landholders to protect woodland birds. 1 in 5 woodland bird species is either listed as threatened or in significant decline. The main reason for this decline is loss of habitat, particularly in farming land due to agricultural practices, which has cleared a lot of vegetation in the past. We want to protect and restore woodland habitat in the agricultural landscape and work with landholders to ensure that the habitat we're providing for birds also benefits farms by improving productivity. The Birds on Farms program started in Victoria in 2017 and has since expanded to several states across Australia. Historically, we have mostly focused on the bird monitoring as part of Birds on Farms, but in the past few years we've expanded and we have an on-ground restoration component. We would have over 400 landholders involved at the moment. We probably have around a similar number of birdwatching volunteers, which is pretty amazing. The training workshops that we do, we also provide general information on what landholders can do to create more bird-friendly habitat. And we also teach them how to identify birds so that way they can start spotting birds around the property, and that can help empower them to be stewards of their property and feel like they're doing something towards conservation. We have what we call a mentorship arrangement with a lot of our properties, so where we have the volunteer birdwatcher going out with the landholder and they do the surveys together. Allows them to see the importance of their property and how their properties might fit in the bigger picture of providing habitat for birds and conserving woodland bird species.
It's fantastic to know there are that many birds here, and that some of the work I've done has probably increased the numbers.
The essence of Birds on Farms can be broken down into 3 main areas. The first is engagement. Getting out there and meeting people in the community and trying to enhance their sense of stewardship over the environment that they live and work on.
The other part is monitoring, so we have a national monitoring program, and that's about pulling together data from these private properties so that we can understand the biodiversity value that private land actually brings to the table. And the last bit is trying to get the lessons from that monitoring and put it back into habitat restoration.
So we take the data from the monitoring program and we use it to guide landholders about the habitat characteristics or land management practices that they can apply on their own properties to increase wildlife.
What we might include in our habitat plans include things like planting out paddocks or resting paddocks to allow for regeneration, carrying out fencing to exclude stock and allow for plantings to occur, so creating things like corridors and shelter belts. Also dam restoration, planting out dams. We've found through the research that we've done and analysis that woodland birds have responded very positively to restoration efforts over the years.
So we're just trying to create a balanced system where we work with the environment. It's a pretty small sacrifice really, for unproductive land, that has a huge benefit for the ecosystem, and as a farmer, we got to work with it, not against it. So that's sort of, I think, the way of the future, really.
I feel very proud of what we've achieved so far. Just the amount of properties that we've been able to get involved has been really amazing and just so encouraging to create a better future for woodland birds.
Almost 90% of the woodland in the southeastern part of Australia has been lost, so just anything we can do at all to reverse that trend, even stop that trend, is really important. And when you come out and see, areas like this where people are dedicating a lot of work, a lot of their own money, a lot of their own time into really trying to reverse that negative trend, it's a great privilege to be involved in a program.